Bolshevik Russia sought to conquer Europe and incorporate its countries into the Soviet-led communist family. Poland stood in its way.
Zwycięstwie, które miało ogromne znaczenie.
A victory that was of great significance for both the security of our homeland and the whole of Europe. Stopping the Bolshevik expansion prevented the spread of the Russian Communist Revolution to the west. Polish soldiers changed the course of history. They defended all of Europe. The victory of the Poles came as a big surprise. By the middle of 1920, Soviet troops already controlled most of the territory of the Second Republic of Poland. Moreover, the military potential of the Bolsheviks was more than double the strength of the Polish army.
Polska walczyła o swoją niepodległość.
Poland fought for its independence, to survive and preserve what it had just won, which was independence. This was very important. Poland also fought against an adversary that was and still is, unfortunately, if we look at it from the point of view of history, a fierce enemy of Polishness. The War of Bayonets was accompanied by a war of words. Bolshevik propaganda worked in full swing to encourage Polish peasants and workers to fight on their side. Agitational leaflets were distributed among them. Poles did not remain passive and responded in the same way. The Polish people realized that there is no good government coming from the east that will now distribute land that will be considered Polish, and the Polish authorities, including Witos and his government, helped to ensure that Poles did not give in to this red propaganda. This social national uprising to defend ourselves from the cruel Soviet Union is reflected in the poster art, but also in the direct numbers, where indeed the entire nation was ready to fight. An important factor that led to the victory was Polish radio intelligence, whose work was led by outstanding Polish mathematicians. Scientists from the universities of Warsaw and Lviv became so skilled that they were able to decipher Bolshevik orders faster than the Russians themselves. We had excellent military intelligence with Jan Kowalewski, with the breaking of the Bolshevik ciphers. One historian compared it to the fact that it was as if we were playing cards with the opponent, having a mirror behind its back, so we knew what trump cards they had in hand. The outstanding commanding and strategic skills of the commander-in-chief, Marshal Józef Piłsudski, cannot be overestimated. We hit a sensitive point, actually an uncovered Russian point, which caused a catastrophe on an unprecedented scale, as our cavalry destroyed 2 radio stations of 2 powerful Russian armies. Entire units from the Bolshevik army broke out and crossed the battlefield to our side, just changing the firing direction, including, for example, the Kuban Cossacks. Such miracles were happening. We refer to the Battle of Warsaw today as the miracle on the Vistula. A miracle can indeed consist of signs that are very unprecedented, but a miracle can also involve, for example, the genius of a leader, the valor of soldiers, or some kind of mass mobilization. In the memory of the authorities of Bolshevik Russia, this defeat has stuck very deeply. It is not without reason that Katyń and the murder of more than 20,000 Polish officers is believed to have been Stalin's revenge for 1920.